Well, good morning, people. We are finally back on some land clearing. Got all this little stuff to take down, and those bigger trees in the back, and a couple more bigger trees over there. And the 306 is sitting just on the other side of this fence line. Some of y'all may remember I cleared this little lot right here, I guess about a year ago, with the 306 and the 299, and they brought a home in here. Burned everything in the back. So, and then this guy wants me to clear his. He actually contacted me a while back, but he lives out of state, so it's hard to get up with one another. So I'll take that dirt and knock that down for him. Basically, I got to clear back to kind of where I cleared back on this lot. It's nothing big in there. There's just that one big pine tree, but then some of the stuff's just way too big for the brush cutter. So that's why I have the excavator, and plus I'm going to pile up everything that I have to take down with that and burn it back here in this back corner. Now let me walk around to the other side. So here's the other side. Skid steer sitting right there. There's 306. Take out all this fence line here. Can't remember if he said get that gate out or not. There's a bob wire and hog wire in there. Come down through here and try to clean up all this mess. And I don't know yet. He mentioned something about taking down this trailer. I really don't know what to do with it. Let it be just to dig a hole and put it in it, but that's going to take a big hole. I'll try to burn it. What will burn, I just don't have the time or really the want to try to get the metal and stuff and haul it off. To me, it just ain't worth it. There's something in there, old pin or something I gotta clear over to, and then kind of back in there behind it a little, and then this is all this has got to go. That pine tree is not very tall, but she is round. You can see it in there or not, but a lot of just old junk around here. And then there's some trees right over here. I may go ahead and try to snatch these old bushes right here out the ground. Might make it easier to take down these trees right here. Pretty little oak tree right there. I may try to leave it. Then like these trees have got to go. It's gonna be a little, well, they're not that tall, so once I get this one gone and these gone, I may can just lay them right down beside this this house. There was a power line coming from there to the house, and I got them to take that off so it wouldn't be in the way. But anyway, I'm going to that's real nice. Looks like I left the window open on the excavator. Tell you what, it didn't rain in here though, luckily. Alright, I'm going to get the skid steer greased up really good. I'm going to bush hog first, what I can, so I'm not running through there scratching my excavator all to pieces. I'm afraid to start ripping stuff out of the ground if I can't burn it, because there's more rain coming. It's showing rain Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Today's Monday. I'd hate to get a bunch on the ground and then can't burn it, and then it just sit there and get rained on. So I may just bush hog as much as I can today, and see how it goes, I guess. Camera, but this ground in here she is wet, holding water right there. But the bush hog and the skid steer seems to be doing fine. All right, let's look around and see what I've got done so far. I'm gonna let that thing cool down before I turn it off. Like I said, it's wet in here, so maybe getting this stuff opened up, it'll start drying out some. Anything about that size I try to leave standing. But there's gonna be a lot to rip out with the excavator, but it shouldn't just take too long on most of this stuff. And I think I am just gonna go ahead and start ripping stuff out. What I want to do is come back here first and open me up a spot to burn. I can hear it just gets in all these sweet plums. And I think, well, actually I'm going to get back in the skid steer because I kind of want to burn in this back corner right here, so I can knock most of that stuff down and some of this stuff right here. So yeah, she's coming along. I feel like pretty good. I'll open it up. Still looks thick, but it's a lot of small stuff. So let me jump back in the skid steer and knock this stuff down, because I think I'm gonna burn right in here. That should be good. All right, I think I'm done bush hogging for right now. Anyway, I'm going to get my bucket and stuff set off here. Brought my 24-inch bucket to clear with, and it already had the 36 on it, so I don't like clearing with a 36. About to get on my nerve. This bucket just in case. What I have a feeling I'll be doing is it's pushing a lot of this stuff to me instead of tracking it back and forth so much with the excavator. Alright, so I've been making my way back here to the back and just kind of taking down whatever's in my way here. I may have to shut this door because I don't want to have a stick break off and fling up in here and hit me in the face, like it's happened many times. Every time I got the door open, I'm flinging stuff up in here with me. Thing about the ground being soft like this is the stuff kind of comes up at the roots a lot easier. I have to be careful with this excavator because it's so heavy. I don't want to be making a lot of ruts and stuff I have to fix later either. What I'm going to try too is just stick it back up. I'm going to make little piles everywhere like I normally would. I'm just going to see if I can just push it to me with that bucket on my skid steer. It's not very far to push. I'm not going to worry about the little stuff that's up under these trees. I'll make a final pass with the brush cutter once I kind of get everything out of the way. It'll help clean it all up too. too is because I missed it. I like doing water lines and electrical jobs because they're quick and easy, but I wouldn't want to do them every day, all day, that's for sure. So far, the skid steer is doing really well. It's not beeped at me not one time. I ran it the other day at the farm pretty hard for probably 2 hours or so. I would get out and check just kind of feel around, make sure nothing was leaking on it, and keep an eye on the water for the coolant. And it seems like it's working now as far as pushing and pulling into the reservoir. So I'm going to say that thermostat was not working properly. Honestly, I don't think it was opening all the way. We'll keep making my way back through here till I get back here in the corner. Okay, I made it back here to where I kind of want to burn. I think I'm gonna burn in this area right in here. So what I got to do is I got to clear everything on the backside that I want to have cleared for the final product, I guess. Bring it up front, and then I can dig and set my dirt on the backside there. So I need to get these bigger trees right here gone. There's a bunch of junk all in there, chain link fence, all kind of crap. But anyway, these in here are kind of more of the bigger stuff on the place, other than that big pine and just a couple right here. But the rest of this stuff, it's coming out of the ground really easy. Some of this stuff I may have to chainsaw a little bit, but anyway, I'm going to go ahead and clear my spot to burn. And I guess I'm gonna look at the weather, because if I can burn, if it ain't gonna rain till tomorrow evening, I'll probably just start burning in the morning. I don't know, it's kind of hard to, when you got rain coming, it's kind of hard to figure stuff out, because then I don't want my pit to fill up with water. And this ain't nothing but gumbo clay, so it's going to hold water. So I don't know. If I knew I could get everything on the ground by today and tomorrow and on the fire, I think I could keep it going through the rain. But and again, you don't know how much it's going to rain, so I'm going to set up on a time lapse and get to work. Oopsie, kind of slapped the piss out of the camera. These trees right here don't want to come out of the ground. see where I can set y'all up at. Well, I'll just get back in the cab. These little sweet gums, they're in the ground pretty good. Really don't want to break either. Usually they will snap. I'll get y'all out of the sun. Hopefully I need to get everything kind of on the ground and laid back behind me. This is some sticky dirt. Like that, I would have flung dirt all up in here if I didn't have that door closed. I have flung stuff like right in my face. I had something hit me right square in the eyeball one time, and I was like, that's how easy it would have been to have my eye put out. Just for having the door open. I try to keep the door closed and the air conditioner on if I got it. Trees like this are so aggravating. It's not a big tree, but it's got all that mud holding it in the ground. One of them trees that's got humongous thorns all over it. Had one of them punctured through a tractor tire before. That's about all they're good for. Alright, so I got my corner cleaned out back there. And I come back up kind of to the front. almost too wet, really. I'm kind of making ruts going down through here. All that right in there is run it up a little more than I really want it to be. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and make my way back to the back, taking this stuff out. What it is, I cannot sit still. I'm just sliding on mud. I'm gonna make my way to the back and probably call it a day. Kind of let this sit and dry a little bit. And it should dry, it should start drying out since I got it opened up now. The sun's beating on it. Should help it a lot. I kind of want to get everything set behind me, kind of in just a little pile, so I can push it with a skid steer to the fire. If that don't work, then I'll just have to track back and forth. I'm gonna have to reinvest in another grapple for the skid steer. The one we had, or the one I had, it just wouldn't hold up. Wound up bending all the hell and back. And then the one my brother-in-law had that I used every now and then, he wound up selling it the other day. As he sold his skid steer and got a different machine, so I didn't really like that one anyway, because it was one of those bucket grapples. I didn't like it. You couldn't see through the bottom of it. Grapples ain't cheap, especially one that's going to hold up for that skid steer. Tired of buying stuff. Let's make do. This is going okay. It's just really wet in some places. What I'll do is I'll just take this and set it in a little pile. Have to come back and do is put them in piles facing, turning them 180 degrees. That way I don't have to push into one pile into the next. I'll figure it out as I go. That's how I usually do everything else, just figure it out as I go. Mike Tyson said, everybody's got a plan till you get punched in the mouth. Tell you what, some of my tracks is already water pooling up in them. I figured this land would be a little more dry than it is because it's sloping downhill, but I don't guess it matters when it wants to rain for 2 months straight, so. I've got done so far today. And alright, so back here is the corner where I'm gonna burn. May jump in the skid steer before I start and get all the little stuff on that back edge. It was a little too small for the excavator to just sit there and pick apart. Of course, I got to take out all this stuff, but we walk up here and look from the other direction. Yeah, but those little cedars, well, not cedars, but sweet gums that are doubled up there, those are so aggravating. Yeah, this ground is just rotten. I feel like I got a good bit done. Haven't really been here that long, maybe 3 hours, probably not even that long. So she's coming along pretty good. Still a lot to do, but once I figure out if I'm gonna burn tomorrow or not. So all right, I think I'm gonna call it a day, because I don't want to keep getting more stuff on the ground if I ain't gonna burn. I kind of just did what I did because I was anxious to start back land clearing. So all right, I'll see y'all on the next one.